Hi everyone, Alchemist here. First of all, I would like to thank you for your subscriptions, for your likes, for your comments. It truly means a lot to me. Today is a pick a pile tarot reading, and I want to remind you that I offer personal readings, sigils, spells, and many other services at sciofalchemist.com. Link in the description box below, only at sciofalchemist.com. If someone else contacts you and pretend to be me, know that that's not me. I don't do Instagram DMs. I don't do TikTok messaging. I don't do any of that. Only through sciofalchemist.com, because there are a lot of scams out there and they pretend to be me. And I know this has been happening to a lot of other readers and a lot of other creators in general. So let's get right to the reading. Today is going to be a message from the Underworld. I'm gonna invite you to pick one of these two piles that I have right here. Either the Hermetic Tarot deck or the Thoth deck. So feel free to pick the pile that resonates the most with you. And I'm going to start with the Hermetic deck. Message from the Underworld. What is the Underworld? What is this place? This dark, beautiful, scary place. Religions label it as hell, but it's not hell. Because religions have been misinterpreting and giving wrong, foolish information for thousands of years. And they succeeded in gathering a huge number of followers throughout millennia, which resulted in people believing in concepts that don't even exist. Why? Because they make people scared, they make people fearful, they make people scared of hell, and hell doesn't even exist. Humans, after they die, where they go to, it's not a matter of heaven or hell. It's another dimension. And in that dimension, there are good places and there are bad places, just like Earth. In Earth, if you go to bad neighborhoods, you know what's going to happen there. And if you go to good neighborhoods and good places, you can enjoy heavenly times. It's the same for the spirit realm, as above, so below. So when the physical body dies and the soul goes somewhere, it's the same as here, as above, so below. So you're either going to find your place in a very scary neighborhood in the spirit realm, or you're going to find yourself in a beautiful heaven-like place. But it's up to you, your awareness, being awakened to the fact that this life is just a mission, it's a test for you to become better and better, to evolve into a higher being. Being aware of that will eventually make you realize that this heaven and hell bullshit is nothing but bullshit. So let's get right to it. The Underworld is this place that's beautiful, it's dark, it's another dimension. Creatures reside there, spirits reside there. What is it that spirit wants you to know that comes from that place? So we have these beautiful cards here that showed up all reversed, with the strength card at the bottom, like this. This basically means that a lot of power, a lot of strength, a lot of the gifts that you have are not activating. They're dormant. You're not being who you truly are, you're not embracing your darkness. Because the strength you need is lacking. You don't have a lot of strength these days. So you don't feel at peace, you don't feel good, you don't feel at your highest potential. Maybe because it's winter, because a lot of areas in the world have snow, just gloomy weather, no beautiful sunshine, and many places don't see the sun for months in the winter, and that can affect you as well. It can affect your strength, it can affect your abilities. So you don't have a lot of strength, you don't have a lot of power, you feel like you don't have success. And that's because you're in hibernation mode, just like bears, just like turtles, just like many animals that live out there in nature. And nature is the best teacher. They hibernate in winter because there's nothing for them out there in winter. Maybe it's the same for you. Maybe there's nothing out there for you in winter. This is the opposite of these beliefs that humans spread, try to use to program others with since childhood. Like, the more I live, the more I travel, the more I experience new things, the more I realize that everything that you hear out there, not since you were young, even now, everything you hear, usually that's the opposite of what needs to be done. So when people say you should break your head and struggle and go through hard times in order to succeed, and that's the only way to succeed, I realize that it's not always the case. The more you hear that working hard and super hard is the only way to succeed and make money, the more I realize that's not how it is. Of course you need to work, but you need to work on the things that bring you fulfillment, the things that bring you joy and love and happiness, the things that make you feel good. For me, when I'm doing this tarot, I'm feeling good. I might not show it, but I am feeling good. Smiling or laughing doesn't necessarily mean that you're happy all the time. So beware of appearances. Me not smiling or not laughing doesn't mean that I'm not happy with my life. Don't get it twisted. That's what we have here. I'm gonna pull some couple more cards for why you're feeling like this. And this is a message from the underworld, from the spirits that reside in the underworld. If you watch this, it's by no mistake that you have resided in the underworld before. Your spirit could have come from there. And again, the message is consistent here. This beautiful Princess of Wands that came at the bottom of the deck, and underneath it here, I'm going to show you exactly how it is here. Princess of Wands here, and right underneath it you have the Queen of Cups. So let me decipher this message from you. These are two spirits here. They're two feminine spirits from the underworld. They're very powerful. One is water, one is fire. These spirits, these two feminine spirits, are trying to support you in this phase because they know you, they've been with you, you guys have been you guys have been experiencing life together in other dimensions, in other reincarnations, and now they're not human beings, but they are with you. They are residing in the underworld right now. They're taking a break from reincarnation. They're taking some time from being into a physical body. However, they are supporting you. So thank them, be grateful to them, pray to them, talk to them, ask them questions. They will help you with the answers. So you're not alone. You might feel like you're beat up. You might feel like, that you don't have happiness, you don't have joy, you don't have pleasure. The weather is crappy outside, it's snowing or raining all the time. But remember that you're not alone, that you have someone that cares for you, someone that wants to help you during these difficult times. And let me pull one last card for this reading. Okay, I rarely get this card. This card, when it shows up, it means that you're not supposed to know anything at the moment. It's like a blank card. There's nothing on it. But what I see, even I'm gonna read a blank card. Inside this blank card, there's a beautiful flower. That means I see hope, I see the sun, I see mysteries, alchemy, beautiful things coming your way. But this card means that you're not supposed to know anything right now more than what I've told you. These two spirits are with you. They're beautiful. They're protecting you. You have to go through this phase, hibernate, learn from animals. Why do you, I'm not gonna come here and say, no, you have to work hard. I'm not gonna tell you that. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then let me just tell you that when you're gonna leave this earth, you're not gonna take any money with you. You're not gonna take any career with you. You're not. Okay? Put it in your head. You're not taking any career or money with you. You will not take it anywhere. Okay? The Egyptian pharaohs thought that their physical wealth goes with them to the afterlife, and it stayed in their tombs. It's in museums. You can go see them at the Louvre Museum or at the British Museum. You can go, or in the museums of Egypt as well. You can see what the pharaohs have gathered, their treasures, which they thought these treasures are going to go with them to the afterlife, and it stayed. We have it here nowadays, and it's from thousands of years ago. And it's still not a proof for you that your money and career is not going to go anywhere with you. But I'm not here to see with humans. The thing that drives me nuts is that when you explain one thing, they always understand the wrong side of things. For example, when you tell humans it's not about working hard, they think it's about sitting on the couch and watching Netflix and doing nothing, or just smoking pot every day and doing nothing. When I say it's not about working hard, or it's not about, trying too hard to get something, I don't mean that you need to just do nothing. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that keep doing what you're doing, but don't try hard. Don't go crazy trying to figure out something and go against the energies. The energy right now is just about taking it easy. Of course, you keep working, you keep doing what you're doing, I'm not saying go quit your job or quit whatever you're doing and stop and do nothing every single day, because this message for you is about taking it easy. Keep doing what you're doing, but don't overdo it, okay? Things are gonna get better. And that's what I have for you. Now I'm gonna move on to this pile right here. The Thoth deck. Okay, let's see what we have. For you, Spirit is saying, the spirit of the underworld is saying that, this is interesting, we have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and there's a choice that you need to make. There's a choice that's gonna come to you, and this choice is not about you pick this or that. It's something that's gonna give you peace. It's almost like a compromise. There's a choice that's gonna come to you, you have to do it, but this choice is not about picking two things, one or the other. It's like compromising between the two. You're gonna have to compromise, and when you compromise, you're gonna find peace. You're gonna liberate yourself. Right now, you're very confused. You don't know what to do or how to proceed. It could be about a job in your life. It could be about relocating somewhere else, going somewhere else. It could be about changing careers. But right now, compromising and not making any crazy choice and not doing something that's too fast. Don't act upon your emotions, You have to kind of just take it easy and compromise. And by compromising, you're going to find your inner peace. because I sense that for you, inner peace is very important. The underworld. The underworld is saying here that your mastery is going to depend on you working on your crafts, doing research, practicing. If you're using tarot, you have to practice tarot. If it's some other tool, some other occult tool that you have chosen for yourself, you need to practice it, you need to put it into use. It shouldn't be in the closet anymore. Take it out of the closet, start using it, start practicing it. Start doing readings for your friends and family, or readings for yourself. Ask questions to spirit and it will answer you. There's work that you need to do because the underworld wants you to become a master. It's telling you that it's time for you to become a master, because that mastery is going to take you away from something bad that might happen in your life. Something bad, something not necessarily good might happen in your life, but your mastery is going to take you away from it. It could be knowing how to deal with a certain situation. It could be knowing how to let some people not harm you with their evil eye. It could be because when you become a master, especially an occultist master, you know how to protect yourself. The evil eye is not going to reach you. But maybe right now you don't know how to protect yourself. So becoming a master is very important for you. Maybe it's about leaving some toxic people behind, because when you become a master, you know how to leave people that don't serve your growth anymore. You know how to leave them behind easily. But when you're not a master, you find it very difficult. You're still too attached to people. You're attached to things. You're attached to locations. And attachment is destructive. It leads you to misery. So you need to become the master. It's time for you to do the work, to practice, to research, to read, whatever the underworld is going to put on your path. You need to research it. Alchemy. I hear alchemy is very important for you. You have to research alchemy. And once you do so, see here we have the Hangman. This is a confirmation of what I was just telling you right now. Here with the Hangman, we have the Hierophant reverse. This is your state right now, because you need to become this, but you're like this. You're not doing the work. You're not practicing. You're not evolving. You're stuck. You're stagnant. And the only thing that's going to take you from this stagnation is unlearning, trying to research, trying to do the work, trying to make yourself a better person by becoming a master. By becoming a master. Not by trying to mimic or imitate other people around you. The only way to change for you is to do the work. And this work has to be something that you love. It has to be something that you truly love. It could be your hobby. It could be a hobby that you do just from time to time, but it makes you feel so good. The underworld is saying that's what you need to practice in order to become a master. That hobby. And even for you, you think this hobby is not going to get you anywhere. But the underworld is saying that this hobby that you do on the side is the key to your mastery. And once you become a master, everything is going to become better in your life. You're going to be happier. You're going to liberate yourself, and you're going to reach new horizons, new levels. So remember to practice, to do the work, and to study what you love. It's time for you to transform and become your greatest version. And one last card for you to close the reading. Yeah. Again, 3. The 3 of Pentacles. Here again, I had the 3 of Wands just earlier. Just in the last pile, it was Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles. These cards speak to each other. Mastery, 3 and 3, 33, the master number. In numerology, 33 is the highest number. It's a master number. If your life path number is 33, and I know one person who have a 33 life path number, it's an incredible number. If that's your life path number, it means you're meant for mastery. You're meant to be a master, you're meant to teach, you're meant to lead, you're meant to guide other people, to help them, and to change the world. 33, there's a reason why in Freemasonry the highest level is 33, and 3 plus 3 is 6, and 6 is the number of balance and love. It's one of the most powerful numbers that exists out there, and 6 reversed is 9, and 9 represents the closure of a cycle, the end of something, and the beginning of something new. That's the message for you from the underworld. Mastery. Alright, I hope this helps. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comment section if this reading resonates with you. And I will see you in the next video. Micharulikin das Firakush sin Ticharela Compis. Schuss.